This is Andy for Last Spell Boxing, joined by Amy Greatorex down at Riley's gym. Amy, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Very good.
So the last time we were down here was the gym opening. Quite a bit's happened since then. The fight that you announced on the gym opening didn't happen, and you've been kind of out training, plenty of sparring, but there's a couple of fights coming up. One for certain is in Grimsby on the 3rd of November against Kirsty Hill. Really tough opponent.
It is, yeah. I used to be on the East Midlands squad with Kirsty, so I know just how good she is. So definitely, I think, stepping up a gear with that one.
That one's a 6-rounder, but before that, she's got a Commonwealth title fight this weekend. It's a 10-rounder, so that tells you quite a bit about what level Kirsty's currently fighting at. Real experience for you, this fight.
Oh, definitely, yeah. I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, like you say, it's going to be a really good experience. I think it's going to push me as well because, obviously, like you say, it's 10 rounds, so fitness is going to be really good. So for a 6-rounder, it's going to be a really tough fight because of that, I think.
So she's going to be ticking over in the 2 months between those fights. Could that play into your hands?
I'd hope so, yeah. I have seen that she's looking for a holiday as well, so, that might play into my hands if she's going on holiday and, eating a bit and drinking, so...
Bit of Ibiza.
Yeah, so hopefully, I keep ticking over. That could, like you say, play into my hands, yeah.
Now, I was trying to do my research, trying to be a pro. Looked on BoxRec, and this was the only fight that was on there. But I understand the potential that there's maybe a couple more before that. Can you talk about any of those two?
30th September, I'll be fighting Becky Ferguson again. 6 rounds this time in Stoke, so looking forward to that one as well. So the last fight was a cracking fight.
Very close fight. I wasn't at it, but I've had it on good authority. You was a little bit hard done to me in that fight.
Yeah, I think I was as well. It was a good one. It could have gone either way. I have been told it was fight of the night, so I'm happy with that. But I think now it being over 6 rounds, it'll suit me a lot better, and hopefully it'll not be as close.
Let's talk a bit about the gym then. So, like I say, last time we was down here was opening. I know the gym had been open to you guys a little bit before that, but it's in full swing now. When I walked in here today, it was absolutely rammed. The boxing end was rammed. The weights end was rammed. It's in full flow. There's lots going on in here, isn't there?
There is, yeah. There's always people about, no matter what time of day it is. I know Rob opens at 6:30 in the morning. I mean, obviously I won't get down at that time, but yeah, always busy. There's always people on weights. There's always people boxing. It's absolutely fantastic to see just how well it's going. It's really nice, yeah.
I've noticed as well you do a lot of sparring with fellow gym members, Nick being one of them. You two have been helping each other along for a long while now, even when Nick wasn't properly part of the team. When she came in, she did a bit of sparring with you. Obviously, Daz and Rob are very close, and now they're part of the team properly. How much is that benefiting you and your style going forward?
It's benefiting me massively. Yeah, it's been since I think January we've been sparring partners, and it's been ideal really. Before that I didn't get much sparring with females, and obviously every time I spar with Nick it's a different spar. Something different gets brought to the table each time, so it's never the same. Always can work on all the different things that we need to, both of us, and it's like an all-out war every time. I love it. It's great.
Obviously, Gary and Rob are your main two coaches. But now, with the inclusion of Nick into the team, you've also got Daz Medcalf. Nick is the main coach. What's it like having 3 different minds? Because from what I can understand is they've all got different styles and they train different ways. What's that like? What's that as a benefit to you?
Yeah, they all bring all different things onto the table, but I think they're really good at working together to bring out the best in us as boxers. So no one's working against each other, they're all working together. So they obviously we don't see what goes on behind the scenes. They all chat away from us and then work together while we're there, so we don't really see that side of it. But it does benefit us massively, because I do know that Gary's said before, oh, Daz has noticed this or Rob's noticed that, and we're going to work on that this time. So yeah, it's brilliant, really.
There's clearly mutual respect between the three coaches, because I've noticed it tonight. But there's been a bit of sparring going on here, and one will walk up to the other and just have a little whisper in the tab, just point something out that maybe he's not spotted or the other coach has not spotted, and it just gets taken straight in, no questions asked, which is brilliant. And that's obviously going to be beneficial to all you pros going forward.
Yeah, it definitely is. They're always keeping an eye, even if they're not meant to be watching sparring, they do keep an eye. I've had it before in the past where Gary's not been able to get down for mine and Nick's sparring, so Rob and Daz has been doing it. But then Rob's had to be called away, so Daz has told me what to do, and Nick, so it works really well for us.
Yeah, and there's obviously a lot of respect between you and Nick as well, and there's no punches pulled. I watched that spar in the last gym, and you were going for the area. There's nothing being held back.
Oh no, definitely. I mean, obviously respect totally out of the ring, but then in the ring we just go for it. It's not going to benefit us, is it, if we do pull punches? So yeah, they always comment, oh, you got something against each other, do you owe each other money?
I know, there's quite a bit of spite. I couldn't believe it, actually. I come down and thought, they would just be tickling each other. Little bit of a walk around, but oh no.
Oh no, every time it's a tough spar. I have come away feeling like I've had more of a fight with spars with Nicola than some of my actual fights. So.
And that's the way it should be, right?
Yeah, definitely. What's point in having a really easy spar? You're never going to get ready for your fights, are you? So the harder your spar, easier the fight is.
Absolutely. Amy, thanks for your time. We'll be watching your progress going forward. Good luck at your next fight. Not sure we can talk about that one just yet, but I'll be back up the gym. We'll talk about the result afterwards. Thanks for your time.